back, everybody. This is SkyGuy264, and today I want to show you some Reaper gameplay. I just got him the other day, and I've already leveled him up pretty high. Let's hop into this dungeon. What I've been doing, well, at least for the dungeons, I've been doing a lot of solos, so I'll just show you this in here. Throw him down. Alright, there you go. So yeah, he's at level 69, and right now this is still Dungeon 1, Skull 2. Obviously, he's gonna get through here, no problem. He's double, and then some. Double the level of the other heroes that are in here, so this isn't really a big deal. But it's made shard farming easy, and also experience grinding fairly easy. Because I can just chuck him in here, walk away, you know, keep working, and I'm playing. I'm getting shards, I'm getting experience, but now he's getting up there. 69, 70, 70, oh, see, this is why I wish I could deselect everything, because I accidentally dropped a griffin. Well, no big deal. But it makes it a lot nicer now that I have a high-level legendary. You know, apart from just our paladin. Our paladin doesn't do a ton of damage. He can get the job done, but he's capped right now, so I'm not really focusing on him. Now it's all going to be about druid and reaper. Okay, let's get that last building. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. I'm actually surprised that griffin survived. I wasn't really paying attention to it. Hooray, and shards! So we all know Reaper's gonna do fine in that dungeon. Let's go do some raiding though. And after I've gotten through all my dungeon attempts, wow, look at this one. Yeah, I'll check him out in here. After I get through all my dungeon attempts, I was doing this to level up Reaper. I don't like to sit around doing nothing, you know. Just because I'm out of dungeon attempts doesn't mean that I can't be improving my legendaries, or any of your heroes for that matter. So I like to put them in raids and just see how far I can get in a given raid with just a single legendary. Now, in the future, I'm going to be doing both Reaper and Druid. But for the time being, I want to show you how powerful the Reaper is. So I chucked him at the very top of this base because it would give me plenty of time for him to run around, kill some buildings, and proc a bunch of times. You know, thin out the herd of this opponent's army camps. Every once in a while, okay, here he comes. Let's watch for where the proc lands. Oh, now he's gonna proc ready. There he goes. So you saw the two. There was the bottom army camp and the one on the left. You know, he procs, kills two random troops pretty much at this level. It's wonderful. He's not taking a ton of damage right now, and his ability heals himself as well. So he's able to kind of sustain himself as long as he's not taking too much damage. Now, at a certain point, he's going to get too low, and I'll drop a restoration on him, and it'll let him just keep going through this base. I don't know if he's going to be able to 50% this by himself or not. I might have to drop griffins. I really don't care to lose honor right this very second, even though I'm trying to store it up. But let's see. Let's see how far he gets, if I need to drop any griffins or not. But you see, we've cleared out, well, a good chunk of the base already. We've had very, very little opposition. Now, granted, this is a very poor base design. But at this might level, we're able to keep finding bases just like this over and over and over again. And it's just free honor, free money. This is how I've been able to upgrade all my walls so quickly, because I keep finding bases like this where it's a no-brainer, you know? Chuck down your hero, just get a bunch of free honor and gold, and do it all again. And I haven't really had any trouble with losing them, as long as I'm paying attention. Here, I'll put restoration down. I mean, see here, look at his heroes, right? Before we even got to this point in the base, his werewolf is already down with health. Look at now his succubus is low, even though she's a low level. His cyclops over there, his panda. So we can go ahead and do massive amounts of damage, and look, we just hit 50%. We can do massive amounts of damage to troops before we even get to that section. So now he can just, look at that, one-shot at him. The Cyclops was so low on health, we could just one-shot him. It's just, it's wonderful. So now we're gonna get honor, actually, from this. We're not going to lose out on honor. We've got gold, we've got resources, and experiences. Wow. 985 experience. I think, did I just say experiences? Oh, gosh. All right, so we reload on that, and now what are we going to do? All right, well, actually, let me see how close he is. Where is he? 69. So he's about midway to leveling up to level 70. Let's go in here. Should we do this one? I'm going to say no. Those towers were a little too close for my liking. I am going to put it in here just to see what happens. So I'm putting it all the way in the bottom right because I don't want him to have to tackle those archers or the pyromancers. Here he's got a tank, the werewolf, which is not going to do a ton of damage to me. And it's going to let me slowly make my way into the base and proccing as many times as I can before, you know, I take too much damage. So right now I'm going to have that magic tower hitting me, which is going to be annoying, but it's not doing a ton of damage. Alright, so now we can move forward. Now these guys, I can never remember these guys' names, so I'm not even going to say it. But because I'm floating up above them, they're unable to hit me. It's a perfect opportunity to allow that ranged proc to proc a couple of times, right? It's just free hits on his troops at this point. Let's see, let's get through these guys. Okay, he's going to go through all of them first. That magic tower is pretty much the perfect opportunity because it's not doing a lot of damage. I can sit here and I think I'm out healing whatever damage it's doing, or just barely losing out on it. So I can sit here with my restoration spell ready for when he gets too low, but look, no, I didn't even need it. I think he's gonna end up pulling those pyromancers though. Let's see which way he goes. Yeah, I was afraid he'd go that way. Because now he's going to work his way towards these buildings. Eventually he's going to pull those, so I'm going to get restoration ready. Just for whenever that happens. I'm hoping he kills a couple more of them before we do it, though. Maybe I won't even need to, use restoration. I'm actually surprised he went up this way. Oh, he's getting close to those archers, though. Alright, I'm going to click a griffin so I don't accidentally drop restoration. Alright. You can either build a guardian or you can just not deploy your griffins. If you're using, say, all of your griffins in whatever raid, it's nice to have an extra guardian just so that you can click off it, though. Alright, here we pulled our archers finally. There's not that many of them, though. 45 seconds. Yeah, I'm going to have to use restoration. Let's see. Ooh, maybe not. There, I didn't even have to use it. It's close, but I didn't have to use it yet. So he's gonna keep proccing. Oh, we're up to 45%. We just need another building or two and we'll have met 50%. Look at that, so now I'm healing. I'm still killing stuff. You know, the angel's pretty low, even though I'm not gonna get to her. There's our 50%. That's what I'm talking about. And now we just made this worthwhile. Oh boy, here comes... So it's sort of a waste to drop restoration. Really, I should have just left because we're so low on time already. We're not going to get further in the space. But I have a lot of money, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, I figured I recouped the costs already of restoration. So I decided to stay in. Normally, though, I would have just exited at that point. Let's jump into another one. So look at this. This is just one right after another. You just have to make sure you're attacking the right sorts of bases. Here, there's a lot of griffins. Griffins do a lot of damage, so I'm going to skip this one. Even though they didn't have any arrow towers. Look at this. There's 2 arrow towers, low level. I'm thinking about it. Man, I don't know if I should do this one. Alright, I'm going to try it. Let's see what happens. We're going to go up here, because I want him to get to that tower and at least take out one of the towers as quickly as possible. Just so he's not just getting pelted constantly. Ooh, look at that. The proc actually killed the other hero. Oh boy, let's get restoration ready. So even though this guy's got high-level walls, look at that. Reaper just floats right over him. No big deal. Engineer down there is pretty hurt, so we'll be able to get through him pretty quickly. I'm gonna drop restoration. And the way I try to drop restoration is so if he gets through this tower while restoration was still going on, he would have the ability to move forward and still be within that restoration circle, right? Wherever he is while he's hitting those buildings, I want just the very edge of it to be hitting him. Make sure that he gets his heal, but that he has some movement room. Alright, let's see. I'm going to drop down some griffins here, because that tower is doing a lot of damage, and I'd like to get somewhere close to 50% if I can. Come on, come on, come on. 21, 24, 27. He's healed. His health's going down. Heal yourself. Come on. Oh no, I gotta exit. I gotta exit. Oh, dang it. But even then, we didn't lose that much honor. Let's jump into another one. And we still got up. We profited on our gold. Now, wow, look at that. This is just bad. Why would you lump all your gold together like this? I'm gonna attack it. This is a gold one. I'm gonna lose honor, but I want the gold. Moves in forward. Here comes the griffins. I'm just gonna get ready to exit. No, I'm gonna drop a restoration. No, he'll get through it. All right, now let's exit. So that's a quick, easy, practically 50,000. So if you get those opportunities, it's up to you. It depends on what your goals are. At the moment, I am valuing gold and experience over just about everything else. Let's see, what do we got here? 77,000. That is a lot of archers, though. Should we try it? All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go in the very left corner, because the only thing there that can hurt us is that angel. So what this is gonna do is give us a lot of proc opportunities, right? Meanwhile, as we work our way forward, we're gonna be proccing, but also we have that gold vault right there. That's what I was focusing on. I'm unable to articulate what I'm thinking all the time. So look at all these proc opportunities, just going through, taking out the guardians. Here comes Serpent Queen though, wrecking my fun. Let's get restoration ready. Nope, won't even need it. Look at that, got through her, no problem. So I click my griffin, deselect my restoration, and let's just hope he heals himself for a good enough amount. Let's see what happens. We got plenty of time left. I see we hurt Panda down there. So you can kind of see how easy this makes raiding, right? Later on, most people move to having full arrow towers, in which case it's going to be a lot harder to use just the Reaper, because he's going to be taking so many damage from so many different towers that it's just not going to be a viable strategy. But right now, where we're at, we can just farm gold and experience all day long, non-stop, and really get all of our buildings upgraded to where we want to. Now, when we get to that point where all of our buildings are pretty much upgraded, and we've got all of our walls fully blown, let's get restoration ready, and I'm gonna drop it. Ooh, I dropped it too close. That's fine. I'm gonna have to monitor this for a second, hold on. 'Cause it's hard to, exit, get out, no! Oh, okay, whew! Almost lost him. I almost messed up that one. But when we get through and we've fully upgraded all these walls, which is really, it's really expensive. All these 100,000 gold each wall upgrade. But once we get through all of that, we're not going to have too many different things we need to spend large amounts of gold on. Now, obviously, we can upgrade all these buildings, right? We can upgrade our town hall, and those are expensive. But right now, we can sink a ton more gold into these walls, and that's why I'm focusing on it. I mean, we're gonna have, 3 builders soon. If I jump in, 4 hours on this mana vault? I can't even read this one. 7.5 and 9.5. So by tomorrow, we'll certainly have 3, and tonight I should probably, start working on something else. I don't know what it'll be yet. This will bring my mana vaults almost in line with the gold vaults. But I'm gonna upgrade something, and then what? I'm just gonna be sitting around for a couple days doing nothing. So I'm gonna upgrade all of these walls in the meantime. Once I get all those done, my might won't matter to me quite as much, because I won't be raiding for gold anymore. It'll be raiding for only experience. And look at our might. It's jumped up to 5,000. It's getting higher now. I'm gonna raid this. No, I'm not. Look at how. Oh, okay. So I saw how easy those. Oh wow! Look at that. Okay, we're definitely raiding this. I'm going to stop distracting myself and click him. Okay, this assassin's gonna be a pain in the rear end. Let's see what happens. I want these gold vaults. I want them bad. Drop restoration. He's gonna kill assassin. All right, perfect. Actually, I'm gonna put griffins in here because I want this gold bad, like I said. I've completely lost whatever it was I was talking about before. I have absolutely forgotten. Those griffins just chewed through those heroes like they were nothing. I just really want this last gold vault. Once we get through there, I don't care. We can exit out for all I care. Look at how wonderful those griffins are, though. They just clear through all of those defenses. Like, no problem. Now, Reaper's pretty much got free reign. I'm thinking about leaving to minimize my losses on griffins. I hear them dying. Okay, good. Our marksman got pulled to the Reaper. We chewed through him. Oh, I hate it when they revive. All right, there, we're good. He's still alive. All right, we just 100% of this base. We lost a bunch of griffins. But now you see you have that capability to, as long as you pick the right bases, to keep on raiding with your Reaper. If you get the Reaper. I'm just kind of showing off what he's able to do. As soon as we level up that ability further, and I can't recall the name of it, as usual. As soon as we level that up, though, it's going to be doing damage to more and more troops. I think on my main account, I've got it at 4 of 9, and it's killing 4 different ones, maybe? 4 or 5? I think it's 4. So you can see how easily, as long as you set him up in the right part of the base, so that he can proc a lot, you'll be able to clear out a ton of troops before you even get to that section of the base. Hooray, we got a bunch of gold. Let's just run over here. Let's check him out. I haven't been paying attention. Oh, he leveled up. I wasn't even... All right, great. So look at that. In no time at all, we got the what? I think it was like 3,000 or 4,000 experience needed to get him up to 70. And now he's already sitting at 70. Oh, that's what it is. Soul Harvest. Thank you. Oh my gosh. So Soul Harvest is pretty close right now. We've got about 2 grand to go left. 1,800. I've been farming shards again already. Look, we're up to 46 after we just bought Druid. So I'm going to soon have enough to start sacrificing some of the... I'm going to get this gelatinous champion, I think. Just level it up to 3. I think that brings us up to being able to kill an extra troop every proc. And paired with Druid, it'll make raiding so much easier. Alright, I'm going to get back to leveling up our Druid along with our Reaper. And I just wanted to show you guys the capabilities of Reaper. It makes everything so much more simpler. As you build up your heroes, this is something you can look forward to. Getting your Druid, your first Druid, getting your Reaper. It helps make the game so much more fun. Alright, fellas. Like and subscribe if you're enjoying my videos. Please, it helps so very much. Leave me feedback in the comments, both positive or negative. I keep saying it, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I want to know if you guys have any suggestions, any improvements to my videos. Because, I want to make them better for everyone. I want you guys to enjoy what you're watching, and I want to do everything I can to make that happen. Alright, fellas. Until next time, take care, everybody.